shit, just a different day. In that kitchen, burger flipping just to get a raise. Asking would you like to supersize your lemonade? Fuck a 9 to 5, I gotta get away.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Cupid, a free visual novel, and thankfully my two parent hosts for this channel are not here. Joining me for this recording session is just the solo thing of me and Laurel, aka Canny Trickster.
Hello.
And now we're going to get on with it. Do you want to be the mother today?
Why not? It's funny, no? It's not. I'm not wearing glasses. Fuck my life.
Ellipses.
They always leave you. It's such a way that of the world. It's more you love, more you lose. Oh, it seems they like to stay forever, but they never do. I'm the only one who stays. My lovely Rose.
This mom is a bitch.
She is. My love is only love you need. You were always so weak. Anyways, so loving to people who did not deserve it. I told you to get rid of her, didn't I? I told you to be a wary or I can't read it. Shit.
Wary, yeah.
Yeah, wary. I knew it from the start, my Rose.
And
She's nothing.
And we're gonna go with the bitch option, cause that's what Uni started us on. If you guys watched the speed recap.
Yep. What? I suck at names.
Catherine.
Catherine was a curse, which it is with most people named Catherine. I mean, I'm cursed even because my middle name is.
Oh my god.
She drove you to a love I warned you about.
She drove me to toaster strudels?
I knew she would just cause you pain.
Oh, so we went to Chipotle. I understand.
I'm glad she is dead. It saved me the trouble of delivering you from her clutches. She was poison.
She was Disney.
She was Disney on Ice. I'm glad she's gone.
Now we can start the proper film. I'll be Frollo and you'll be Maleficent. Ellipses.
Oh my freaking god. Silence. Your silence bothers me, child. Did I go into Toriel that moment? Shit.
Oh no. She was important to me, mother. I loved her. Mother
Disney
only
bitch.
laughed as Rosa screamed out of her pain. Rosa felt strong arms shake her awake. What a shitty small bed.
Yeah, I see shittier.
She opened her eyes and was hit by a strange sadness that crushed her. She was dazed for a moment. Why was she so sad? And then she remembered, I left the stove on! Oh, and her best friend was gone. No. She was gone. And
Yeah, she went off to go ice skating on Disney.
Rosa. Persian Ryan Reynolds.
Nobody likes you, Persian Ryan Reynolds. Go away.
How are you feeling? Gilmay
Like you could suck a dick?
Gilmay sat by her bed, a head in hers. Rosa didn't realize she had been holding on to it tightly in her fitful sleep. Probably because she was dreaming about being trapped on a spaceship with 2 robots. But who would make a show about that? She broke from his grasp and clenched her knees. She was gonna invent the new dance called the spider. Rosa. She remained silent. I came to check on you. You went into shock and lost consciousness. All I did was say we had tickets to see Beauty and the Beast. I could only imagine how hard it must have been for you to see her as she left us for Disney disease.
She was promised to be Cinderella, apparently.
Like that. His words echoed in her brain, yet she did not register much of their meaning. Much like a child doesn't comprehend when they say you're not going to Toys R Us.
But Dad, I want to go to Toys R Us.
No! We're going to Home Depot!
Can I buy a power drill then?
No! And don't shit in the toilet either.
What am I gonna do? Shit on the lawn?
Rosa still refused to speak, and Guilherme fidgeted with his glove. He was trying to be Michael Jackson apparently today, but he was like, who's this Michael Jackson? I have no idea who this is.
And that's when I grabbed his glove and slapped it across his face.
Come on! The wake will take place as soon as possible, Rosa. I just wanted to let you know that she has been taken care of. She's going to the place that took Tarzan's parents. So, the jungle.
Mama to jungle. Hiding something.
There was a slight triumph in Mother's voice. Ellipses.
He wants to get rid of her body as soon as possible. Don't you see it, child?
Well, I only have one. I only have one eye, so how the hell am I supposed to see anything?
Bitch, you use your good eye. Tell me you're not falling for this.
Okay, I'm not.
You are such a dumb-witted child.
Rosa was tired. If someone animates this in the future, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Honestly, I would give him a shout-out saying thank you.
Mother, always the cynic, would say such things. Like that your period wasn't that bad, only it was twice as worse than what she said. She hated anyone who came close to Rosa's heart, and twice anyone
She's
that...
my precious.
My precious.
Rosa didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to deal with anything right now, except for her new album by Zayn.
The Cupcake Man?
No, the guy that left that boy band, what's it called? One Carriage? That's it, One Carriage.
I thought it was called One Fuck to Give.
Yeah, no. You're thinking about Justina Becquer. You know, the French Canadian that got stuffered on a street tube.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We're trying to make it seem like it's olden days, so it's not modern day, and failing apparently.
Who gives a fuck, though?
All she wanted to do was wallow in her sadness and listen to the always transcendent sad music of Maroon 5, even though she has no idea who that is.
Along with a little bit of My Chemical Romance. Welcome to the Black Parade.
Yeah, to curl up inside the hole Catherine had left behind and sleep. If that doesn't scream lesbian shipping, I don't know what does.
Apparently Garnet. My child, tell me you see it. See what, your freaking ghostly spirit somewhere? Remember the fear in Catherine's eyes in her last days.
But what's the bitch answer, though?
I would not say something about, like, look how he's I would go with the bottom one. I cannot really read it.
Alright.
Scratching my eyebrow for a moment. There is an absence of a feeling in him. Don't you see? With one eye.
But Mother, I only have one eye. How am I supposed to see emotions? I can only have depth perception, so I don't have a carriage license.
Did I say you could gouge your own eye out? Didn't I? Did I not? Apparently I did. Fuck you. Bye. You're not my child anymore. Disowned.
It's like, wait, what?
Mom's voice doesn't come back. It goes beyond the pathing of loneliness. The usual pathing of loneliness, apparently. I don't give a shit. Did he even love Catherine?
Or did he just love his moose?
Apparently, by the way his hair looks, and a 7-year-old girl. How well do you even know him, child?
I don't know, what year is it? I've known him for as long as I know Catherine, Mother. He is a close friend, and not someone I have photos of underneath my pillow. Don't look underneath my pillow.
I didn't ask how long you known him, but how well. Stupid girl. Beyond the mask that he displays in public view, do you even know his past?
Do you know what animals that he owns? Do you know what celebrity he's seen with? Do you know if his gloves
Do you
are
know
really
if he has
real?
STDs?
Do you know if his hair is real?
It's a wig.
Was it true that he was found playing patty cake with the queen?
Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
The tabloids need to know. We're banging at the door right now.
I actually have to calm down because do you even know how fuck that other word or secrets? I can't read very well. I'm so terrible.
It's alright. He was always a private man, Mother.
Think back, child, or I'll slap you. Isn't it curious how all of his past relationships have ended in a disaster?
What I'm most surprised about is that he is staring at her menacingly. Like, this scene's supposed to be touching, but he looks angry. Is he trying to take a shit on the bed?
Apparently so. Did he went to go get some Chipotle? Everything he touched crumbles. Like your freaking eye.
Ellipses. But he's not enough to accuse him of anything.
You idiot! He killed your girlfriend! He's different. He's pretty much Kara.
Kara! Karma, if you want, you can put a clip of Undertale at any point in time. Thank you. Unless I'm the one.
He has no
doing
such
this.
thing as determination.
Yes. So either me or Karma in the future, when we're editing this, just, put an Undertale reference where I just said it. Okay, good.
He doesn't even belong. You have to feel it too, haven't you? You have felt it.
Rosa looked at Gilime with new eyes now. I think that's a typo. It's new eye.
I was gonna say new eye.
A hint of doubt slithered out from beneath her sadness. And also, I think her lunch was coming back up on her, which is why she shouldn't have gone to Denny's.
He went to Chipotle, she went to Denny's.
The recipe for disaster. Rosa wanted something to blame, a casket for all her regrets. A small little pushing of blame, as it were. Gilme seemed like the perfect candidate, didn't he? I mean, with his soulless eyes, his fake hair, and the fact that he's trying to be Mr. Steel Girl when he's the clone of the original. You'll never be Riku, sir!
And the thing is, he wants to fuck a 7-year-old.
Oh, this is the future, though. She wasn't 7. She was, I think 20? And he should have been, like, late 30s or late 40s. More early 40s, late 30s.
Oh. Still, when you're planning on having a 7-year-old, somebody who was at 7 when you first met them, to be your wife, is disturbing. Either way, I can see gray hairs coming out of that wig.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
I see it, too.
Finally see it. The gray hairs everywhere.
Everywhere.
Open your eye, child.
Open your eye to the gray hair. It made sense. Gilme and Catherine's relationship began to pewter off into coldness right before she died. I think it's because he didn't want to share the blanket or tell her anything about her day. Her mental instability only served to compound the fracture in the relationship. Mostly because she wanted to play Harley Quinn and Joker in the bedroom and he wanted to play doctor and nurse.
That or principal and student.
Perhaps Gilme was tired of her and had killed her off for convenience. I have a theory that he did it for the insurance money. But that's another story.
Like, so this is like literally the moment where you get Ice-T just going, so he pretty much killed his wife just for the insurance money. What kind of sick bastard does that?
So this guy gets off by girls with pigtails?
Pretty much.
Someone put up like the John Mulaney comedy sketch where I just said that. Thank you, either my future self or Karma. If it was Karma, just put up whatever angry clip they usually put, like you did in the Revelations videos that you do. Thank you. Or perhaps Catherine in her psychotic state, I can't English apparently either, killed herself to spite him. You know, like Heather's.
He only has the small dick.
Micro penis. Micro. Rosa
Smaller than a Tic Tac.
Rosa stared at the man beside her with his grayish hair and fake Ryan Reynolds appeal. I think he's trying to be in Deadpool 3, the musical. I think Shakespeare wrote it.
Who knows? He is not to be trusted, child. He is a demon, like I am.
Plot
I hate
twist.
you.
Gilme would turn Rose's angry stare with a resolute look. Resolute. Thank you, brain. Finally, you're working with me. High five mentally. Oh yeah. I know you might hate me, Rosa. I know you also see the gray hairs, but I can explain that later. I am aware that I've aggravated Catherine's condition with my presence. Maybe it was because I didn't share the blanket, or maybe because I didn't take her to Chipotle for our anniversary.
Or you probably didn't try those new revenues about how to make your dick big.
I know the feeling when I am not wanted. Although I still stay in France for some reason, because no one wants me. So, what am I saying?
He's Mr. Make a girl run away.
He stood up, a hard yet kind look. Wait, how the fuck does that transition work? He stood up.
It's pretty much his bitch his resting bitch face.
No, the way it's read, just like he stood up, a hard yet kind look on his face. Like what? That
Let's just say that he has his resting bitch face and just move on.
No. I know that, Laura, but from like an English standpoint, that made no sense.
It doesn't make sense. That's why I just replace it with a bitchy look on his face.
Okay. Just remember that I will always be here for you, even though I know I'm not wanted. Wait, that makes no sense. I have not learned a single fucking thing. I'm going to go now. As much as I was there for Catherine, even though she spat on me, or spat me out. English, what is that? I thought we were French. Rosa bit her lip. Not in a seductive way though, boys, so keep it in your pants. When Catherine had refused to eat, it had been Guillemette who fed her and attended to her. Despite Catherine hurling abuse at him, he tried to care for the sick woman himself. Mostly to look good for the people around town so he gets sympathy puss.
Lies. Lies. Keeping up appearance.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Keeping up with the cunt face.
Then what is it that he has done, mother? Catherine committed suicide.
Killed her.
It was not by his hand that she died.
Are you just gonna leave it at that? She was your girlfriend. Look at his face and tell me you trust him wholeheartedly.
Fuck no, I don't. But I'm not in the story. I'm just the obnoxious voice in the shadows. I'm just gonna take my narrator's cup now and walk the fuck out this scene.
Nobody asked you, Vince.
That's a good
That's
thing
from
I
the
got
mother,
my own
apparently.
channel, so fuck you!
Go to fuck yourself then.
Rosa tried to search for the answer in Guillemet's eyes. But as always, his face betrayed only a few emotions. Hunger, sleep, and boredom. I
Because he could never get laid.
don't know. Mother was screaming now.
He killed her. I'm sure he did it. And you're letting him get away with it.
Please, my head hurts.
I don't give a shit. You said you loved her. You never loved her, you selfish child. Bitch slap.
Ah,
I've always known you were this selfish. You monster. So, Kara again. You're just like your father. So, he's Asgore?
Wait a minute. Wait. Laura, we left the tacos on the food stand again.
No!
Stop.
You throw people away. Like the little playthings. You didn't throw me away when I was inconvenienced to you. I cannot say that.
Ah, fuck it. We're both
Fuck it.
tired.
Admit it. You secretly relieve I died.
Stop. No, stop it.
You selfish child.
She screamed back at that last voice. Her mouth quivered. Guillemette stared at Rosa in shock. Probably because he
That's
thought...
his shock look?
I have no idea. I thought that was his I just shit my pants look.
So he got Botox then.
The outburst had accidentally came out loud. It pulled a plug that kept the tears from pouring out. So, she didn't start crying until after the mom started hurling abuse, but her possible lesbian life partner didn't really cause tears from her suicide. That's kind of weird.
She's a selfish little bitch.
Now her vision clouded and she blinked them away again and again. She was not sobbing. She did not even realize her face was wet. And only her face. Only her face, you dirty fucks. I know the internet. I've been here for a long time. Gimme and Rosa stared at each other, both kindred in their sorrow. He kneeled...
That's sorrow on his face?
I don't know. I think that's his whole... I wonder if Chipotle's still open look.
Him and fucking Chipotle.
I have
Yeah, this is why he can't be a clone of the real Mr. Steely Girl.
I had dinner reservations with Krabby.
Get out!
He kneeled down by Rose's bed and wiped her tears with his hand.
Get your hands off my daughter, you bitch!
He did not say anything while doing this, and Rosa stared blankly ahead. It almost stunned her how many tears a person's eyes can carry. Well, you only have one eye, unless you were crying out of one eye and then one empty socket, but that's kind of scarring.
Ugh. How is that even possible?
I loved her too, Rosa. I loved her until she committed suicide, and then I met this talking helmet named Krabby. I saw it from this Future Vision TV that we have in the bedroom called Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Netflix. I have no idea how we got that.
Get the hell out of here!
He said it after a while. He tried to be self-promoting about Netflix. I know how you're feeling. I got a terrible Uber ride on the way over here, so I know the horror that you're facing.
No, you don't, you bastard.
She didn't know it was her own. If it was her own, or if Mother's anger was somehow influencing her, but her chest heaved. She balled up her fists so tightly that her fingernails hurt. Shut up! She spat, and the man recoiled at the uncharacteristic bitterness of her words. Catherine was afraid of you in her last days. You did something to her. I know it. She could feel Mother inside her head, building up her anger.
He has been punished. So he got his dick, whatever size dick he had, cut off.
Oh, you are to blame.
He has to atone. I cannot say shit.
No, you got it right. You got it right.
Yay!
I know you are guilty.
He must be punished.
Gomez stared at her dumbfounded for a few seconds. But the man didn't try to appease her. He was simply swiping left on Tinder.
Oh, so you're moving on this soon? You bastard.
He only stepped closer to Rosa and wrapped his arms around the hysterical girl while still swiping left on Tinder.
I don't want your freaking arms near me, you bastard.
Let go of me. I hate you. Let go of me. Let go. But Gilmay didn't. This is the true sign of a rapist, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't take no for an answer. If you need something to hate, then I'll accept your hate. But you must accept my comfort too. No, I really don't, but okay.
No.
I need you too, right now, Rosa. To do what? You're the
You don't
only
have a
one
penis anymore.
who loved her as much as I did. Did what? Did I? Did I? Gilmay's words brought back Catherine to Rosa's mind. Of all of their frolicking in the flowers, their trips to Versailles, and that one night in Vienna where they... Anywho! Almost at once the anger was replaced with a sadness so heavy she couldn't breathe. Why was she so angry again? She was so focused on anger instead of pain. It was easier. The real tears came, all for the loss of the girl they both loved.
More like who she loved than him.
Very true.
Sarah, I'm gonna keep swiping on Tinder.
Yeah, because I don't see his other hand, dudes. Like, he might be swiping left on Tinder as we speak in the image.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I'm going to be with this girl in Paris, this girl in India. Ooh, this girl is flexible out in Scotland. Ooh. Oh, yes. Boo. Catherine is dead. Ooh. Swiping left. Tomorrow is not going to come. There was only right now the loss and 2 friends mourning a loved one. Define friends.
Acquaintances.
Rosa cried until she thought she wouldn't be able to stop, and Gilme quietly held her. Slowly, her weeping began to subside into sobs, and only then did he speak again. Stay in the chateau, Rosa. I know you are thinking of leaving now that Catherine is gone, but I cannot let you wander the streets again. I will take care of you. It's what Catherine would have wanted. Well, that and to not die, but I'm trying to cut my losses there. Like a spell being broken, those words brought back her anger. How could you possibly know what Catherine wants? She pushed his arms away from her and dropped the phone, seeing the Tinder messages, making her even more angry. She's dead! Gilmay's mouth pursed, and he stepped away. I want you to go. Please leave me. Gilmay sighed and closed his eyes, thinking, what if the original person he was cloned from would do?
Eat pie.
Probably eat pie. I understand. He turned on his heels and left without another word.
After grabbing his cell phone off the floor.
Hours seemed like minutes to her. She would fall asleep and awaken in unfit intervals so often that she had lost the exact time. Awake, she would stare at part of the wall with no coherent thoughts forming in her mind. One would think morning should be spent in a depressive frenzy. Others think you should just binge eat stuff while watching iZombie on the CW. All the reasons to grieve are yours, after all. She could wail now if she wanted. She could pull on her hair, curse the sky, or go on YouTube and watch Candy Trickster's Being Human Resurrection. She could reminisce the past, admire the frailty of human lives. Go on StreetTube and start a music career in grunge metal. I heard it's a big thing now with the kids. Unfortunately, it was something less poetic. Pain was simple. It was clean.
Simple and clean as
Oh!
Honestly, I was waiting for that kind of line.
I know, right? It was a well-sharpened knife that sliced through the heart in one strike. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You get blow, a bad name. No blood, no mess. Well, you're not doing it right then. Empty. Again, you're not doing it right then. When tears were spent, there was just a hole where your heart has been.
Or where it should be.
The hurt called out to you. It lingered. It also texted you non-stop saying, where you at, though? It's hashtag that, there go that boy Harambe. And
Go home.
And you're like, no, Linger. Go home. You're drunk. But since there was nothing there anymore, you can't find where the pain ends and you begin. It's like being eaten alive by yourself. Rosa slept all day.
Me.
The sun had gone down twice before she shifted from her bed. She stood up slowly, deliberately, with a purpose, to use the bathroom finally, 'cause she was starting to soil herself.
I'd probably grab a burrito from the fridge. Child, you know I hurt when you hurt.
Already a surge of power flowed within her, fueled by her grief. The power filled her up, and there was so much emptiness inside that the energy seemed to saturate her whole body. The purpose was also a palm for grief. Mother, tell me what to do.
Take a shower, you bitch.
Justice, retribution. Which one's the bitch answer? Oh, I remember. It's retribution.
Retribution? Start with his guilt, child. Uncover his lies. Crush his mask. He must pay for everything he has done. And he has to also pay for your dry cleaning.
Damn, the way they drew her boobs, though.
It's like, you know what? Let's make her look sad. What about her chest? Let's
make like
this...
one bigger than the other and make it very visible.
It's like freaking Meg.
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 Rosa didn't speak, but she started to form words in her mind, feeling them in her bones, giving life to every thought while she had that weird Star Wars glow in the background. Can anyone explain that in the plot to me? No? Okay then.
She apparently has the Force.
She took a small knife and carved a symbol on her floor. If you're looking for a dead time, here's death's number. 555.
666.
It didn't need much. A guilt spell. What the fuck? When did this become magic? It didn't aim to punish. It only aimed to inform, and also bring magic into this whole thing that had no lead up. She needed to know how much. She needed to know how much guilt the man carried and the source of such guilt. Seriously,
because he has a small penis.
But is seriously no one gonna bring up the fact that it's magic now? What the fuck?
Apparently she got the Magic of the Gathering cards.
Alright, fuck it. If the guilt was concrete and came from a direct action, then she would know Gilmay did something to Catherine. Or as LARPers would say, lightning bolt! It had been a while since she had used magic. Where did this come from?
Usually, like, the second chapter is always the very plot-hole-filled chapters of everything.
But it's like there was no lead up to the magic. There was, I'm stabbing my eye out, I'm living with these people, and then all of a sudden, magic! Wait, what? Magic!
I would explain why she can still freaking hear her mom in her head.
It used to be the only way she could protect herself from the world. Would love to see that part. Mother had taught her, and now Mother guided her as she cast her spell. Can someone explain how the mom knows magic?
Apparently she is like the Widow Tree in Pocahontas.
She needed a possession of the man. Rosa opted for his voice, still fresh from memory. She focused on the last conversation that they shared. If you need something to hate, I'll take care of you. Ellipses. I need you. His words made Rosa feel distress and confusion. All key notes of a girl confused about her feelings.
A girl who's questioning her sexuality now.
Always, it was this way with him. The feeling wasn't foreign. It had been there for years. How many years, we'll never know, because this game never says how many years. I will always be here for you. You know, unless you kick me out of your room. Rosa felt a violent force upturn her stomach. It was this horrid lurch just before vomiting. Disgusting.
You failed!
But I didn't go to Hogwarts, Mom.
Well, no shit! You would have been a freaking Hufflepuff, if anything.
The spell collapsed in her brain.
Focus, idiot child, or else you will lose your chance.
Rosa tried again. This time she focused on Gilmay's eyes, his soulless, kind of grayish eyes. Cold, like flints of steel. Dark and fathomless. The Trump administration. No grief except perhaps for the situation. No Catherine. No pain of loss. No need to go on to MySpace. This didn't matter to her. Her relationship was dying anyway. Where was his guilt? Rosa dug deeper. She increased the chanting on her lips. No torment. No uncertainty. No guilt. Did the spell fail again? She searched once more and found nothing. There was no guilt in Gilmay's eyes. She could stop the spell now, knowing that he was innocent. If the spell had worked, then Gilmay was blameless. But this absence was more distracting. No, distressing. I'm sorry, I read that completely wrong. Rosa desperately pushed her mind further, almost wishing there were traces hidden beyond her reach. Bless you.
Thank you.
Guilt should be present in any loss, no matter how little. I was about to sneeze. My nose is all tickled. Don't we blame ourselves for our own loss? Don't we hate ourselves and punish ourselves even if it wasn't our fault? It didn't have to be real, but we need guilt to feel pain. But Gilmay didn't have a sliver of guilt. The vicious pain took hold of her again, squeezing her stomach with murderous intent. The pain was so great, Rosa wasn't sure if the spell had failed or succeeded.
Something is wrong.
Before Rosa could agree with Mother, she felt a sharp pain in her throat. Rosa clenched her neck, scraping and scratching. A sharp, jagged lump was blocking her breathing. She could feel its edges crawl up her windpipe, tearing the soft walls as it moved about. The pain did not stop. She fell to her knees and gagged. There's that whole mature filter off. You get to see blood come out of her mouth instead of spit that makes it look like she was spitting out other things.
The mature filter is actually a lot more pervy anyways.
Yeah. Anywho, huge drips of blood spotted spit ran down her chin. She thrashed about like a woman being strangled. Oh wait, actually, if you have the mature filter on, all you see is spit. If you have it off, this is what you see. Hooray! Only the mature filter when it's on makes it look like she went down on 5 dudes and was getting the spit come out of her fucking throat. Thanks, Cupid. Mother remained calm, unaffected by Rosa's distress. Rosa was about to expel whatever it was. Tears ran down her face. The hard, acidic taste coated her tongue. Finally, she opened her mouth and forced the vile thing out. It was McDonald's food all along!
No, I got something even worse. It was the guy who fucked up your order at Taco Bell's.
Oh no!
Yeah. She threw up his nasty ass fingernails that clearly he did not wash his feet.
No! Not the fingernail feet! She kept her eyes shut, afraid to look at whatever had come out of her. But the choking feeling gripped her, and she puked again. The liquid flowed down her mouth, thickened and coagulated. It wasn't spit anymore, but blood. It gathered around her knees in a growing pool. Rosa panted. Her every breath was laced with pain. But the grueling effect had finally stopped. She wiped the sweat on her forehead. Something on the floor reflected light. She struggled to comprehend what was in front of her. She reached out with her hand, and the prick of something sharp made her recoil. She tried again, this time seeing more clearly. Rosa picked them up with shaking hands. Needles! No explanation, just needles! Okay. That's a thing. Anywho.
Correct. To be accurate, they're sewing needles.
In her palms were a handful of long metal needles. She had regurgitated them along with blood and jagged pieces of flesh. Rose examined them with a horrified kind of curiosity. She stuck in her thumb and drew more blood. Why? Oh, she stuck one in her thumb and drew... Why again, though? They were real.
Girl! No shit, they're real. They made you puke up blood.
Okay. They had materialized in her throat while casting the spell on Guillemette. Rosa wiped her mouth. There was something wrong with him. Something potent and dark. Something under the tails of it all. Or could it be that she had merely botched the spell horribly?
Chipotle, though, every day.
Chipotle!
I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
Yeah, he's one of those... Even though I go on Tumblr, I'm going to say that he's one of those Tumblr hipsters that go to Chipotle every day.
God damn it. She had pushed her limits this time. She'd gone too far. She went beyond Thunderdome. But still, a tugging concern was forming. It was as real as the metal needles in her hand. Rosa tried to stand on her feet, but she was exhausted. Puking up needles will make anyone exhausted.
Again, you didn't have to stick one in your fucking thumb to realize they're real.
Her knees failed her and she crumbled on the floor like a rag. Oh, hey, kitty.
I knew it. Or we must get down to Rock.
Laura, I can... You're away from the mic.
Either I knew it, or we must get to the bottom of this. I would go with I knew it.
Alright.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was a reason why he went to Chipotle every day. That man. Thing. We must find him. Boy. That way every girl on Tinder is apparently safe from him.
Is your mic okay, Laurel?
Apparently not.
Like it was fading in and out. I was like, what the fuck? Rosa stared at the needles in her hand. Who are you really, Guillemette? End
From
of
the
chapter 2. And with that, we are calling this recording a done.
Yay!
I figured I'd just do one chapter per recording and then just split it up for you guys. Just make it a little easier as a return to doing Let's Plays. Anywho, next time we might have more people to voice act. We might not. I don't know. But we will see everyone again next time.
Boy.
I'm on the next level, next level, next level. Or what they on, or what they on. I'm on the next level, next level, next level. Or what they on. That's what I thought.